Now, listen, you guys, who God bless, no man can curse, okay? We're going to be talking about the failed sabotage that people tried to have on Nicki Minaj for her Canada show. And we're also going to be talking, you guys, about this entire situation with cousin Sloth getting arrested for a DUI and her thinking it's actually funny. Now, am I surprised that she behaves this way? Of course not. These are some of the things that we will be talking about in this video. Hello, tea lovers, and welcome to the tea plug. I trust you guys are doing well, and I trust you are doing great. Personally, I am doing great, you guys. I am doing extremely amazing. And without further ado, let us dive straight into today's tea. So, first of all, you guys, we are going to talk about Nicki Minaj and this Montreal show. When I tell you this girl, they literally tried her and took her to the, I don't know, stretched her, like literally trying to see where her breaking point is actually going to be. Now, you guys do know that while Nicki Minaj was supposed to perform, well, she did actually perform in Montreal despite, the multiple attempts to sabotage her. Like we have witnessed throughout this entire week, attempts at trying to demoralize people and trying to make it seem like the show is going to get cancelled. We have seen the Kenneth Petty endless, articles talking about how her husband is applying to get out of the country. And I'm just like, how's this news like that? Like they kept on talking about this entire situation as if even if Kenneth was going to be denied entrance into Canada, it was going to affect the show. Like, be for real, like it was going to be an announcement like, oh wow, because Kenneth could not get access into Canada, the show is getting cancelled. It was never going to be that. So what they were just trying to do is they were trying to basically discourage people from going to the show, thinking that maybe it was going to be cancelled. And of course that did not work, because one thing about the Barbz is they will not listen to all this mainstream media platforms. So of course they noticed that, well, that was still not going to stop the show. And at the same time, Kenneth managed to get even entrance into Canada. He got cleared, and obviously they had to look for another way to basically cause or disrupt this entire tour. Okay, and so obviously that's when the plane thing happened, and Nicki Minaj explained everything in a very lengthy tweet. And I am not sure if I should read the tweet because it is actually very long. Okay, well, I think I will read the first paragraph and the second. She said, yesterday my flight scheduled for midnight shut their plane down at 12:58 p.m. Never in 15 years have I heard of anything like that. A 70K G4, and thought we were going to pay them for that flight as well as whatever flight I'd have to get on next. They thought wrong. Today we asked if we could leave at 1 p.m. They said no, we could leave at 3 p.m. Then they said that won't work. We'd need to leave at 5 p.m. Yep, for a 9:30 p.m. show in Canada. When we got to the plane, they said they were still fueling. At 6:30 p.m., they said they were still fueling for an hour and a half flight. Okay, and when they did get to Canada, they did a bunch of stuff they didn't do the last two times I came for the OVO. First, they started searching through my personal purses. Usually, they take me to the car with my purses and check the bigger luggage. Nope, not this time. They know I have a show. They know we are 20 minutes away. They know we don't have a police escort. The sabotage be real, but God is realer. I'll be on stage in 15 minutes. Barbz, I can't wait to see you. We're going to have, a magical night. And the good thing is literally when I tell you that the Barbz stayed on and waited, and none of them fought, the compulsion to leave because they were having a great time. That just goes to show you that, listen, no matter how many times people may try to sabotage you, like if God say that you're going to win, you're going to win. So obviously after, Nicki Minaj basically performed, she went on Twitter and she said, oh, well, they waited up all night. And this is not the only thing that's actually going on, you guys. You guys do know that the hashtag sold out Minaj is actually trending. There are some bots that have said that have, hijacked this entire, this entire hashtag. And I was wondering what this is about, because it does seem like the bots are talking about the Drake and the Rick Ross and the Kendrick Lamar beef, and they seem to be throwing shots at Rick Ross as well as Kendrick Lamar, the bots that are out there, hijacking the hashtag sold out Minaj tour. And so people who are take this, they say that the reason why they are doing that is they're trying to get the hashtag spammed so that it won't trend. And I'm just like, yo, the saltiness that people have, in this world is totally unimaginable. It's inimaginable what people can do to try and just, sabotage people. Nicki also went ahead to say, my husband has been on the entire tour, by the way. They probably thought he was trying to come to the Montreal show. They wanted a moment for life. I love being the prettiest, smartest, most talented main character on earth. Thank you for all this promo for the F the Club Up Ashley's Mix tomorrow. 25 sold out shows. God, you really be showing up and showing out for me. I give you all the glory, little many dogs, okay? And so people tried to mock, saying there was someone was literally out there waiting, to see, the show cancelled. And Nicki herself even said, they wanted the show to be cancelled, but God, wahahaha, hashtag Gig City Montreal sold out Minaj and things like that. And I totally believe it, because you can't tell me that all these things that are happening, are coincidentally happening. You can't tell me that, okay? And speaking about the crowd in Montreal, when I tell you that it was indeed a very fully pegged show, the crowd in itself, it gave me goosebumps, you guys. Just looking at this entire Nicki Minaj story unfolding and all this hair, always coming up on top, it literally gives me goosebumps, okay? And the next thing that we are going to be talking about, you guys, Cousin Sloth, okay? Cousin Sloth, how come and how the universe humbles you. Just yesterday, she was out there making fun of Jetavia for her mugshots and things like that, for getting arrested and things like that. Only for her to come out today in the front page, the front, I don't know whether to call it a page or what, the headlines of TMZ, okay, for a mugshot. So allegedly, Cousin Sloth has, got arrested actually for a DUI. And yeah, am I surprised? Am I shocked that this is happening to her? Absolutely not, you guys. It was just yesterday when we were discussing about how she all of a sudden looks at Bongo 2, aka the host, as a motivation, as a role model. And she said she relates more to her. And she said she's so street. And so her coming out with this entire DUI charge, I'm totally not surprised, okay? Because let's not act like Hennessy is actually Bongo 2, is not Bongo 2's middle name. Well, she's well known for being a drunkard, allegedly. So, I mean, you are who your company is, okay? The way your company behaves is normally how you behave. And the fact that, she all of a sudden found herself clicking with Bongo 2. I don't even want to begin to imagine what's going to be happening on that tour that they are going. I don't want to believe that. I don't even want to imagine that what's going to be happening in as far as the bottle is concerned, okay? So now we know what she meant when she said that Bongo 2 is more street. I guess more street is equals to more Hennessy in Cousin Sloth's mind, because we know that, she's usually not the brightest cookie in the room, okay? The brightest macaroni in the room. She's not the one. She's usually that dark green one. And you guys, that's not all. It did seem like when the news came out, Cousin Sloth, in true slothy style, decided to think that this is a funny situation and decided to basically troll about this entire situation. And I'm like, you must not understand how serious and embarrassing a DUI is. Okay? She literally came on the internet, made a tweet carrying a bottle on top of her head. And I'm like, you must be daft to think that this would be a key moment. Do you not understand how serious driving under the influence is? Literally, you will cost people lives, innocent people's lives. And you think this is a matter that you come on the internet to play with? At this point, I don't think these people don't even know. Does she have any... Now, come on, hallelujah. No, Cousin Hallelujah literally doesn't have, she doesn't have any ounce of common sense in her head to think that it was a good idea for her, after being charged with a DUI, to come and troll the internet with a bottle on top of your head. And this entire DUI situation is all fun and games until you get someone close to you lose their lives because of a reckless driver like this. I don't know who told her or who is out there around her hyping her up and telling her that this is the way to go about it. But then again, she was also friends with the Transformer. And usually a lot of people who really resonate with the Transformer, I do not expect them to be, smart. This is expected for her. And I've always told you that this girl is slow. And here you are And here she is, I mean, proving to you guys that, well, I'm very slow. I think a DUI is funny. I think driving under the influence and risking innocent people's lives is funny. That's what she's basically saying if she comes on the internet with that bottle on her head. And there's some couple of, dance people who are also there in the comment section, kicking and saying it's not that deep. And I'm like, are you mad? Like, seriously, are you mad? Oh my goodness, you guys. Let me know what you think about that in the comment section. It does seem like she ended up deleting that entire tweet. And I'm like, yeah, you knew better, than to keep that thing up there. Because this is not the reaction that you expected to get, on the internet. You think that everything is a joke. You think that everything is funny. And this is why Nicki Minaj always emphasizes that people should go to school, okay? Because no amount of money can clean out ignorance out of your head. If you're ignorant, no matter how much money you get, you're still going to be an ignorant dad. And this is proof that you will always be an ignorant dad. Okay, but anyway, you guys, let me know in the comment section, obviously, what you think about that. The next thing that we are going to be talking about, it does seem like Rihanna was out there linking up with Ayra Starr and at a Fenty event. And when I tell you that the interaction was absolutely beautiful to watch, like you could literally tell that there is chemistry between those two artists. Rihanna was even touchy with Ayra, was giving her flowers, and even said that, well, if you do have a verse, let me know. And Ayra has always said that, well, Rihanna is her role model. So obviously, I know that it was a great moment for Ayra Starr. But that being said, you guys, of course, people started pointing out the difference between Ayra's interacting with obviously Rihanna and, of course, the Transformers interaction with Rihanna. And I'm afraid I have to tell you that I agree with these people. I fear I agree with them because the way that she was there at the Jason Lee event, she was just, looking at. Doing what's expected, from you. But when she was interacting with Ayra, oh my goodness, she was so like very bubbly. She was so open. Even the body language, it was there. So let me know, you guys, do you see the difference between Ayra's interaction with Rihanna and, of course, cousin Transformers interaction with Rihanna? Okay, and the next thing that we are going to be talking about, still talking about the Transformer. Did you know that, you guys, she is going to be performing at the EBT event or something like that? And at this point, I'm just like, she will literally take any performance that she can get. Even if that station disrespects her, she will literally take it because, oh my goodness, it's really sad to watch, but it's happening, you guys. Nobody is giving an F about her, in the industry like that anymore. And it seems like the record label themselves, they're kind of tired of posting her because it's always something with her. She's never satisfied. She's always complaining. She wants to be applauded for doing her job. And, are you going to be watching, you guys, that entire show, okay? And the next thing that we're going to be talking about, Ashanti and Nelly. So you guys, Ashanti and Nelly yesterday announced that, well, they're pregnant. And like the pregnant thing, yeah. The pregnant thing, we have known for a while. I mean, they hadn't officially announced, but like we have known for a while, okay? But that being said, still congratulations for the second time, because I think on this channel we already congratulated them before, okay? So congratulations to them for that. The big news, however, is the fact that they actually got engaged, okay? And this is such a beautiful thing to watch, you guys. This is the one time that I've seen spinning the blog look so cool, look so nice. This is literally the first time that I've seen that happening, because all the other times, you guys, it always ends up in a mess, okay? And I did see some people being messy, you guys. People started saying that, oh well, they started going to Miss Jackson's page and saying, why are you tweeting? Oh my goodness, why are you posting your pictures just after this guys announced their engagement? And I'm like, guys, leave that girl alone, okay? Please leave that girl alone. But I have to say that the Instagram algorithm is super messy, because I follow that girl, but not once in like 2 months have I seen any of her posts. But all of a sudden, I just opened my my account, my Instagram account and my Instagram app, I mean. And the first thing that I'm seeing is Miss Jackson. So I'm like, Instagram, you are really messy for that, okay? Why are you setting up this girl for disaster? But anyway, you guys, let me know what you think about Ashanti and Nelly's announcement, okay? Thank you very much, you guys, for watching, and thank you very much for making it this far. If you haven't already, what are you waiting for? Smash that subscribe button and do turn on the notification bell so that you will be notified each and every time that I post. And until my next one, see you.